All right, and welcome into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are having some technical difficulties today, but we will get there eventually. Um, but just before we jump into our before we jump into our adventure, that is quite literally a adventure in Eberron. Just a reminder that we are raising money for Extra Life. I've been slacking already, but we are hoping to get that started very soon. I actually have some plans for uh, some one shots going on, and we will get that money raised for those kids. But I do know for a fact that Cora is already over $300 raised. So yeah, she is doing amazing in her raising of money for the kids. So
I think the technical difficulty set the dragon's hit points to 5.
500. Okay, got it.
Nope, 0.5.
Nope, that's not how that works. But good try, good try, good try. Um, well, there was a 5 in the hit points that they started with. If that counts. And actually, you know what? There's a 5 in the number that is on there now. I'm just not telling you in which column that number is in.
Wee.
Dylan, are you gonna make sure she doesn't kill us all?
Nope. He's on my side.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. He's a.
That's my
That's okay. We'll
man.
just give him treats.
Mm-hmm.
How did you hear her say treats? We all have headphones on.
He knows, Mom. He knows.
He
Yes,
does.
he knows.
He's too smart for our own good.
It's true. Oh, that was a headbutt into my chin. Thank you, Dylan.
Buddy, please don't throat punch your mama with your head.
I
She kind of needs to talk.
do kind of need to talk. Yeah, that's
But if she
kind of.
talks, she kills us. So I mean,
No, I can kill you without talking.
Whenever that comes up, I just remember Brennan Lee Mulligan's rant to Matt and Abria about the biggest obstacle to his DMing is the place the words come out of is also where the food needs to go.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
I mean,
It does make it more
I
difficult.
feel that.
It
Yeah.
does.
He's 100% right.
Okay. It's. All right. Well, our background music is having issues today, and I even opened it in a different window and it's playing. It's just not playing sound playing. So that's weird. All right. That's a fun new obstacle of I don't know. But it's all right because we are going to go ahead and jump into our game here. When we last left off on our adventure, we had our adventuring party here in the middle of, quite literally in the middle of a war with the Lord of Bones, uh, or Blades, sorry, Lord of Blades, and his army of very
Warforged.
metal heavy guys. But you had broke apart from that and come back to the command tent um, after hearing that you were needed over there, and you came back to find the tent completely destroyed and one person alive, currently uh, leaning over the dead body of one of the commanders, and you found that that person, once you had got there, transformed into that of an ancient gold dragon. So, with that, we pick up mid fight on this battlefield with this gold dragon. And the one thing I would love is if everybody could please roll a perception check to kick us off today.
I wasn't ready. I didn't have my character sheet open.
Well, that's a bad move on your part. Oh, good job, Arthur. That's perfect.
Starting strong.
Yep, that's a great way to start the game. I like it. Oh, that's what you didn't do, Tor. Did you do it before I got in the game? Oh, yep, you did. Okay. I'm like, I didn't have to clear all the dice off of my screen because Thor rolled. But okay. All right. So you're still working on getting your character sheet up.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Roll
Alright.
20 hates me, apparently.
So Arthur, you don't see nothing but the dragon. That's what you notice. Just the dragon. You did know that the rest of your party had gone ahead and was fighting along with you. You had your wizard who had cast fly on Mauler. You had let's see here. Let's see, what do we got? You've got there we go. That's a good. That's a much better than the natural one. Okay, so the thing is, each of you are kind of watching for different things, and Cinder, you're just kind of watching for everything. But you notice that 3 of your party members just seem to disappear as the dragon seems to cast a spell and banishes the 3 of them.
Oh, that's rude of them.
Well,
Down
Arthur
or
does.
spell?
Nope. This is my way of getting them because they're
Just
not
yelling
here.
at them.
They're not here. This was my way of figuring that.
Fine. I'm not marking it off.
That's fair. I wasn't going to make you mark it off. Okay. So, okay, let's see here. With that, you're brought to the top of initiative, and this is where we are. With Arthur being at the top, but you did notice that, well, everybody but Arthur noticed that Mahler, Zutog, and Dorian, all 3 are gone as they disappeared.
This is not the time to disappear. Why are they doing this?
I don't think they had much of a choice on that one.
They always have a choice. Always a choice.
So, Arthur, what you gonna do?
We always have a choice. How about we just choose for the dragon to go away?
Oh, that's a great question. We previously determined that fire wasn't really helpful, right?
Correct.
That's a bummer.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. Well, first we'll do the cannons because I think those will work.
Okay.
At the dragon.
At the dragon. Okay. All right. The 21 does not hit. But the 26 does for 13 points of damage. All right. Okay. And then for you?
I'm going to 1, 2, 3. I think that gets me close enough. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing here. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see how dexterous this dragon can be with this acid splash. All right. Let's see here. Come on. That's not great. All right. We'll take that 17 points or 15 points of damage. All right. As you splash acid on this ancient gold dragon, this very beautiful ancient gold dragon, by the way. It's very pretty.
It's pretty, but it's gonna
pretty.
kill us.
That's the plan. All right.
I don't like.
Do you want to move anywhere else there, Arthur, or are you staying there?
Oh, wrong button. Sorry, I'll stay there.
All right, Krebus, that brings us to you. And I actually forgot to put the turn order up. over
Okay,
here.
since I have, guys, I'm like have nothing practically left.
Right?
But I do have dumb cantrips, the worst cantrip in the game. And I will just say something like Gold Dragon? Pyrite Dragon, you mean?
Okay, wisdom save, yes?
Yeah. I think. I don't know. No. I don't know. Did I cast it? I don't even see anything.
No, I was just preemptively throwing it out there.
I don't know why it didn't cast.
I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, so they do make that save.
Sure, they're gonna make it every time.
No, as long as I roll under a 9. So an 8 or lower, I wouldn't make it.
Okay.
All right, do you want to move, Krebus? You can stay there.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
I've gotta save stuff to help people.
Okay, so Raven, what you doing? And I was
Raven
wrong.
is
4 of your people were missing.
Well, Raven is cursing out the dragon out loud in all the colorful southern language she knows. And then she's going to cast Wildthorn's Psychic Glance.
Okay.
Because she does all her high level spells are all gone, so this is the best she's got.
Okay. All right, so that is an intelligence save. Okay.
I'm hoping he's less wise, or he's less intelligent than he is wise, but you know.
He is less intelligent than he is wise.
Aha!
All right, so.
You knock off piece of jewelry.
All right, so 29 points. Okay. All right, are you staying there or are you moving?
I'm going to move back this way. Actually, we're going to move a little bit more over this way so we're not in a direct line.
Okay.
The dragon is now incapacitated for a turn.
Ooh.
I was just looking up to see what that one did because I don't remember what it did.
I forgot about that. Wall of text.
Yep. There we go. Thank you.
That's awesome planning there, Raven.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't realize I forgot that it did that, but you know, it works out.
So you just pretend that you knew. Happens to me all the time. People are like, oh, you knew that stuff? Sure I did. Why else would I have done that?
Exactly.
Ooh, no actions or reactions. Nice.
When there's your cleric.
Hi.
Hi.
That was legendary resistance, I think. I hope.
No, that was number 2. She's got one more. Yep, one more. But still takes half the damage. So, all right. So that's where you're moving to, Raven?
Yes.
Okay. All right. With that, it brings us to Cinder Striker.
Am I hidden?
I believe so.
Yeah, because I think I hid.
I believe so.
I'm just gonna do what I can do.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, so okay. Damn, with that sneak attack. Okay.
All
right. Okay, that one does not.
That one?
That one does not. Nope. Nope. It's a good thing you had that first one.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna hide again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna come around this. Is this tent still up or?
It is. Yep.
For now.
For the moment. Go around. Okay. All right, Zen, that brings us to you. And by the way, because you weren't here, she somehow managed to banish 4 of your party members.
I just realized that I was frightened, I think. I wasn't supposed to be able to move.
It's fine. I took it away. It's fine.
Oh.
Yep, I took it away. Yep.
Oh, I'm frightened too.
I really hate that you have a natural one that is a 25.
It's the favoriteest part.
I know it is, but
your favorite part. Stuff like this is why you don't want to play the rogue in Dungeon Mayhem.
It's true. Among other reasons, but yes. All right, so Zin, that brings us to you.
I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
Spells are kind of a commodity right now.
That guy who was dead? This guy over here?
Yep, that's the guy who was dead.
That is a bonus action. Oh, Chris, you are literally right at the cusp of being out of range. You're literally right in range. I got 3 people, well, 4 counting myself, that really need healing. So we're gonna do mass healing word.
Okay.
At 4th level.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, everybody except Arthur gets 6 points of healing.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'll take it. That puts me back over 100.
That was a bonus action. So
Can
as
I
an
donate mine to
action,
somebody else?
No, it's because Arthur is just out of range.
Arthur is more than just out of range. But as far as I can tell, he's only down 4 hit points.
Actually, my total was expanded beyond what it's supposed to be, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Alright. And then as an action, Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't know why it does that, but save first before,
Yeah.
That's failure. So that's 4d12.
Did we put it on the front page of your character sheet, or did I forget to do that? Probably forgot to do that.
24.
All right, so 24. Okay, you see that this dragon is starting to look pretty rough compared to where they started. So
yeah. That's not saying a lot because they started pretty high.
They did. They did, in fact. So, all right. With that, it brings us to the dragon's turn.
Oh, I get to make a wisdom save, right?
Don't worry about frightened.
Oh, okay.
Yep. She feels bad for us because there's only some of us here, so she's like, I'm just gonna take off frightened.
We're changing frightened to banishment, so it'll be fine. All right. So, with that, this dragon picks up a little bit into the air and kind of trying to circle to figure out exactly where they want to go.
Away.
Okay, they want to go far, far away from here.
Yep, far, far away to right there. And they will, in fact, target Arthur, trying to... doesn't appreciate your cannons, and tries to attack you as it tries to bite down on you. Yep, that's about right. And we'll take 2 swipes with their claws.
The last one hits.
Yep, that's what I thought. So I got 15 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
All right. Now he's down some hit points.
I don't know why I rolled that. That was accidental. Sorry.
Well,
you were seeing if you were gonna die or not.
No. That insight was to see if the dragon didn't appreciate your cannons, and they did not. No, they did not. All right, so Arthur, that brings us back to you.
Okay, well then, oh my. I guess I'm gonna fire the cannons then, since he likes them so much. 22?
22 just hits. That is the armor class you are looking for. All right, so 28 points of damage. As you shoot these cannons, I mean, they're getting a little more forceful because they are closer to this dragon. They seem to take a good chunk of her. She is very much not happy. Okay. And what are you doing since you're right there?
Crying.
That's fair.
No, I'm rummaging around in my bag.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out a little metal lockbox.
Oh, okay.
A box.
And cast Wall of Text.
And cast Wall of Text. All right, perfect. I like Wall of Text. Summon Construct. Oh, okay. What are you summoning?
I am going to summon a clay construct.
Okay.
And it's going to be on the dragon's back. Where that little, I don't know.
Where the token is. Yep.
Yeah. Although it didn't take the picture that I put up there, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, let's see here. All right. So. Oh, okay. Let's see. Give me just a second, and I will change that because it just had the. You have to remove the token art. Okay. I like your art better. Okay. So then with that, okay, you cast him onto the back. Oh, come on. Really? All right. So, okay, let's see here. All right. Okay. So you are going to go ahead and does he get attacks this round? He does, doesn't he?
He does. He gets 2 attacks.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and do that, and he will. Holy crap! That's some attack right there. All right.
Yeah, it's my.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll those damage because they both are gonna hit.
Oh, is that
16
really just roll double 8s?
It looks like it.
Wow.
Okay. All right. If you in the character sheet, if you upload the artwork to the token, it'll put it in there. Because you should now be able to do just both the artwork and the token artwork.
Gotcha. Angry Clito.
All right. So with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to use a legendary action to do a tail attack against you as she turns to look at this thing on her back. Yeah, I don't think that's going to hit you.
And then the Play-Doh gets another attack because anytime it's... Hold on, I'll put it up in the chat. Anytime I'm attacked or it's near a thing and doesn't attack, it gets a reaction.
Okay.
As soon as I find the sheet again. I lost it forever. Oh, no.
Okay, resembles, determine. Disappears when it drops to 0. It's...
Oh, that's right, because I was doing this.
That's alright, I got you. Okay.
My sheet's all wonky because I was trying to change the picture and now it's not loading.
Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Yeah. So we'll figure that one out when you can get that sheet back up. All right. In the meantime, Krebus, that brings us to you.
Okay. I'll just say AU, more like APU.
Okay.
Come on, guys. These are great.
These are great.
Is fool's gold. AU is the element.
It is for gold. It is. I know. I was like, wait, nope, yeah, that. That's pretty funny.
The science joke.
All right, Krebus, do you want to stay there? Or are you gonna move?
Well, I just want to stay within range of. I can't see everybody on here. I guess these guys aren't involved in the fight over here to the right.
The ones over here?
Yeah.
That is Anna and Tori. The guys that are the guy that's over here is the one that is not in the fight. They're dead.
I'm just gonna move to here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Raven, that brings us to you.
Okay. Well, Raven is gonna go ahead and she's gonna cast the same thing, but she's gonna upcast it 1 level because I have level 5 slot.
Okay.
Maybe, possibly. Come on.
Maybe.
You can roll 20. I believe in you.
That was a liar. It's when it takes damage, it gets a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Let's try this again. Submit. Why does it hate me? Roll 20. Why? I cast refresh.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay.
Literally, as soon as I hit the refresh button, it popped up.
Okay, and she will use the last legendary resistance. Oh, there you go.
All right, guys, she's out of legendary resistances.
This is the clay guy that Arthur put up.
That's
I don't know if you know that, honestly.
No, but that's the Play-Doh guy that's on the back of the dragon.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that is 35 points. Okay. All right.
Something. And that's my turn.
It rolled it twice. Okay. Oh, okay. So that one was 30.
What are you
and then 35.
complaining about? Oh my gosh, that's.
All right.
It just had to roll it twice because it just said, oh, I think they need 2 hits just to.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh.
Are you moving, Raven? Or are you staying there?
Nope, I'm staying there.
Okay.
That's where I chose to die.
Okay. Cinder.
Okay. Can I take a second to look, or like reinforcements coming, or is anybody heading this direction?
Give me a perception check.
Nah, they leave all the problems to us.
It's true.
They say, oh, you guys can handle it, right?
The fight is still going on around you.
Well, no, like reinforcements for the dragon. Are they coming?
It doesn't look like it. She currently looks like she's on her own. You don't see any other dragons. You don't see any other of the Lord of Blades' crew. Yeah, you don't see any of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I apologize for there not being any music because this is annoying me. So
there is music.
It's not playing through the stream though, because Sirenscape doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh yeah, but it's playing on my computer.
Yeah, it's playing, but it's just not playing through the stream, which is really annoying. Okay, 21 does not hit, but we will use that 27 if you do hit. Nope. That one does.
Sorry, Ash.
That one does. All right. So
that's a good one to have sneak attack
16.
on.
Okay. That was a really good chunk.
How much did I do?
So 50. Oh, math. Math is hard, guys. I've been mathing all day. Math is hard.
This is why we have calculators.
That is why we have calculators. All right. There it is. 27. 27.
22 plus 2,
27.
24.
7
40,
and 9.
50.
70.
51.
Yeah, 70 total, I
there
believe.
another one up there?
Well, it was the 27 times 2, and then the 7 and the 9.
Oh.
Yeah, so 70 points.
And then, I want to going to sit down between me and Zin, closer to Zin. One of the healing potions I have, because they're more likely they need it.
Oh.
Zin needs it, but I need my bonus action to hide. Just
okay.
Put it right there.
All right. They are looking very rough now. Very rough with that attack. All right, Zin. What do you got?
They look rough.
Very rough.
I'm going. I am going to try Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's this gonna go?
Up the butt.
Okay.
Level 2 because options are
Level
limited.
2. Okay.
So 12 damage.
As you
You're okay.
what?
The 12 did him in?
No. As you shoot that, you see that guiding bolt hit and just kind of like char up this dragon, and you see that they barely are standing at this point.
Okay.
They're looking like they have that whole fight or flight, leave out of here mentality going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up has advantage. Your little
In the sweep of the end of your turn, she will again try to attack Arthur with her tail because she's trying to get away from this guiding bolt. Hey, I think that one might hit you. That is a tail attack to you, Arthur. It takes a lot to hit him, and so I got to do it every chance I can get. All right, so with that, that is 18 points of bludgeoning to Arthur as the dragon and their Play-Doh friend are gonna move to be right there. Yep.
Not doughy.
Huh?
Not doughy.
Well, Doughy's on their back. That's what they said. So what Arthur said was where they were gonna go.
Arthur, you said doughy to his death.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Be fair, up until 12 seconds ago, Joey didn't even exist, so.
It's true.
I've just lost all power to my computer, so I will be back momentarily.
Okay, well, just so you know, I hit you.
Okay. Did it hurt?
For 18 points.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it takes a lot to hit you, but, I gotta do it every chance I can get. So. Alright.
Understandable.
I know, it's one of those things. Gotta love those artificers. They're hard to hit, but once I can hit them, I can usually hit them really hard. Usually. Alright. So.
Roll 20, why do you hate me?
Alright. Oh. Okay. So hold on. You see, like you watch this dragon is very much doing the whole, do I go, do I stay, do I go, do I stay? And
go! Leave!
They are gonna come around, and they are just barely able to get off the ground with their flight. And you see they come they're like 5 feet up. They go right over the cannon here, and you see they just take their breath, and their breath weapon has recharged.
Is this a spell?
It is not. It is a feature of the dragon.
An
And
innate ability.
Yep.
Find somebody I can do my cool new thing on.
So with that, you've seen the weakening breath, which they did before. This time, in honor of your wizard who's not here, fire breath. Because she didn't throw a fireball last time. So I missed the fireballs. So I need Arthur, Krebus, and Raven. You are just in the cusp of it, to roll me dexterity saving throws.
I'm trying. I'm waiting for roll 20 to reload.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, Arthur, you're probably not going to make it. But, hey.
Probably not, but I think +4, I think.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And the flash of genius.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about his flash of genius. Yep, that's right. Okay. Okay.
My computer's also old, so it's going to be another 10 minutes before I get there.
I got you. I got you. All right. So,
somebody has to roll it for me because I can't get it on yet. I'm trying. Roll 20 just doesn't want to cooperate.
I'll try.
Okay.
Roll like a rogue.
Huh. By the way, Krebus, I don't believe you had disadvantage, so that is a 27.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't. It's just
yeah.
On
yeah, no, that was. Look at you.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
Dexterity saving. Okay. That is. Come on, give me a total. Is that 17 or something like that?
It's 17 up with dex save.
Okay. Yep. You're not the only one. Apparently, roll 20 is just gonna not do well tonight. Apparently, because
like not cooperating with.
Mine just froze too. So I'm reloading. With that in mind, before we get Arthur's, we did have a redemption in chat for some treat time. So we'll go ahead before I kill our characters. We'll get some treat time in.
Are you here, Dylan, yelling?
Hi. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay.
That's good words, buddy.
That is good words, buddy.
Oh, look how faster it's gathering steam.
There you go. All right, everybody just got some treats. All right. And it worked because my computer came back, or my roll 20 came back, so that's good. All right. So let's see if I can get Arthur's character sheet up over here, and then that will be the true test on if it came back. So, all right. Come on. It is being super duper slow. Wow. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So with that, I would have been better off to just roll a frickin' d20, but then I don't know what his adds are, so that doesn't help me.
I just rolled that off of Arthur's sheet.
Thank you, because it's not letting me do anything over here. I literally have to reload again. Okay, so
I rolled the same thing for both.
You did roll the same thing for both of them, but ironically, you rolled better for Arthur because Arthur has a lower dexterity modifier than Raven does. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to these dice over here, and we're going to go to the advanced roller. And we're gonna have the stream roll the thing today. So let's see, 13d10. Okay, so 13d10. All right, you ready? Probably not.
Maybe, possibly. In the process. Ah.
Oh, that's less. That's less. 63 is less than 71. There's a lot of low numbers in that. Okay. All right. Well, there's a 10 and an 8 and a
Can
all right.
all just be one?
No, that's not how it works. No. So, Krebus, you make it. Arthur and Raven, you do not. So you take the full brunt of that fire breath.
Sorry.
Where's Raven? I don't see Raven.
Raven is at the very bottom of the
way
screen.
behind me. Okay, behind
Yep.
me.
I'm trying to get away. I'm like, we need to leave.
All right. So
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
It's my last bardic inspiration to use cutting words.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna help.
When a creature you can see within 60 feet of you can make an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can use your reaction to spend and subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll. You can choose to use
but I can roll 16 bardic die. Actually, just one.
This is an area of effect thing. This is not an attack roll, but it does a damage roll. Okay.
It's a damage roll.
Yeah. That's all right.
But I don't know if I can save Raven anyway, because my best I can get is 12.
Yeah.
I mean, I would take back 12 hit points.
You're still alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you already took away the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
Okay. Okay. Arthur, are you back?
I'm back.
Okay. Hey, look at that. You did roll a 12.
I'll take 12 more hit points back.
Okay.
I'll take it. 50.
All right. So with that, it becomes Arthur's turn, and we are at the top of initiative with this dragon just looking real rough. Real rough.
And I think you still get advantage on the first hit because of Guiding Bolt.
You do get advantage on the first hit because of Guiding Bolt.
Oh. Is this thing like...
It's about 5 feet above you in the air. They kind of shot down.
Okay.
But it's like struggling to stay that far up.
Okay, then let's do this. With advantage, right?
Yep. Dang. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So, what does your thorn whip look like?
Like old rope.
Okay.
Frayed at the end.
Okay. And what part of the dragon are you aiming at?
Right in the nose, like a bad dog.
Okay. All right. So
So along with the old man walking stick, you also carry around a newspaper just in case you gotta.
Exactly. Well, no, you swing the cane like a newspaper, but then the whip comes out the end of it.
Oi.
My grandma swung a cane at a guy who flashed her in New York. She missed him, but she broke a chunk off a bamboo cane.
I mean, you know.
Well, there you go. Hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I want the whip to just like split his face in half, like split his nose open.
Okay. All right. And with that, the dragon falls to the ground, almost smashing your cannon, but just missing it as you see this ginormous ancient gold dragon fall to its death.
Father's gonna come over and pick me up and just
What do you-
carry me the rest of the
that
time.
that works. How long do you have him?
An hour.
Okay. Hey Cinder, what you investigating there, buddy?
The dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon. Mhm. It's a dragon. Okay. All right. So, is anybody doing anything else at the end of this other than investigating the dragon?
That you're being
I
a
want to
booger
harvest
about.
some of its scales.
The fight, this war is still going on. Just so you know.
Yes,
Well,
and I want to harvest some of its scales.
Okay.
Weren't we supposed to be doing something before we came this way?
You were
Probably.
supposed to come to here to because the
We
guy
were
who's
summoned by the general.
the general who's dead right there. Yep. Lord what's his face? Lord Balthazar?
Lord Death.
Yes, he called out to you and
And then we saw an explosion.
and yes, then you saw an explosion, and then when you got here, you had this person turn into a dragon.
I hate
So,
dragons.
With that, yeah, she. Cinder, as you explore this dragon, there's a little Play-Doh left on the back scales of the dragon from where where the new friend of his over there was trying to stay on the dragon as they moved. But you do find tucked under one of its scales, you find this beautifully decorated box. About I mean, not too big. We'll say about uh about a pound or so weight. Like not a heavy box, just a small, nice sized box. Very beautifully decorated. The lid of it is carved with draconic sigils and a map of Eberron. And as you look at it, the sigils seem to be moving on the box. Now, with that, do you open the box?
I want to check it for traps.
Okay.
Disarm the traps.
Uh-huh.
You want me to roll?
Yep, because I like roll. By the way, Raven, it's going to take you forever to get scales with that roll. Just for reference. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there are no traps. And where this was, you have a feeling this was like a personal item of hers that she was trying to keep very safe, as it was kind of inside, like the undercarriage, like kind of tucked into her, the scales by her wings, so that somewhere where she could easily access it. Do you open it? Oh, okay. Um, the box is magical indeed. It has a aura of I believe this would be, because it's not going to tell me. Let's see here. I believe that there is going to be an aura of let's see, enchantment, but you also get a little bit of an aura of illusion magic with it as well. But yeah, the box itself is magical, yes. but it's just a box. It's the lid, the thing that's moving on it that makes it magical. But it is a map. Do you open the box?
I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to step back some, and I'm going to open it with Mage Hand.
Inside, you find. Actually, roll me a d4, please. Okay. Roll me another d4, please. Okay.
Hold on, I want to check something real quick.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I was like, all the d4s we've rolled today have been ones. Are the
Mhm.
d4s broken?
Yes.
No.
They're broken for me. Yes. You find a single small pot of paint and a single paintbrush.
Ooh. Is this the paint I think it is?
I was hoping you were going to roll better than ones.
I mean, is it the magic paint?
It is the magic paint.
Cool.
But you only have one of each thing. So it is, in fact, this magic, marvelous pigment.
Ooh.
You have one color, it is gold, and you have one paintbrush. Just for reference, this magical paints, for those who do not know, each pot of paint is sufficient enough to cover 1,000 square feet of a surface. So you have 1,000 square feet of surface that you can use. These pigments allow you to create three-dimensional objects by painting them in 2 dimensions. The paint flows from the brush to form the desired object as you concentrate on its image. So this can create inanimate objects or terrain features such as like a door, a pit, flowers, trees, cells, rooms, weapons that are up to 10,000 cubic feet. It takes 10 minutes to cover 100 square feet. When you complete the painting, the object depicted becomes a real non-magical object. So nothing created by these pigments can be of value greater than 25 gold. If you paint an object of greater value, the object looks authentic, but close inspection reveals it's made from paste, bone, or some other worthless material. If you paint a form of energy, such as a fire or lightning, the energy appears but dissipates as soon as you complete the painting, doing no harm to anything. But yes, you have one pot and paintbrush of the pigment, and it is gold.
Very nice. I mean, that's still something.
It is something.
Yeah, I want to.
You want to what?
Is anybody paying attention to us at all?
At the moment, it doesn't seem like you're getting paid much attention to. No, there is like the random person that runs through the battlefield, but they're going to go help somebody else. So you don't really see a lot of yeah, no. Not doesn't seem like there's much going on in that. No. Zin, what are you doing right now with this?
Oh, I was gonna do what I was trying to do in the first place.
Which was?
And revive that dead guy.
Okay.
I mean, is that... Do we
still have
want...
the slot for that?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I specifically saved one of my high-level spells for in case somebody died.
Okay.
Or, we were all about to die and I needed to drop a bunch of healing on everybody. Because we want this dude alive, right?
I mean...
Yes.
Okay.
I remember.
So
yes.
it takes an hour, but I will start Raise Dead.
Okay.
Again. And
Okay.
because of spell slots I may or may not have, it's going to be 9th level.
Okay.
Because I burned everything else in between. Like it's a 5th level spell, and I have nothing between 5 and 9.
Okay. With that, you start that process, and it is as Zin is doing that, and the hour commences, which you all are resting a little
Short
bit and
rest.
whatnot. You notice that all of a sudden, towards about the middle of this hour, you hear some cheers. Then a little bit more, and a little bit more. And it seems that the tide had turned in your favor. In that it seems to have uh, been gaining momentum as the Lord of Blades seems to have been starting his retreat.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And so, with that, you you hear the continuation of the celebration, as it seems the Lord of Blades is in fact on a retreat. Now,
Yeah, take.
with that, there is a lot of casualties, however, um, but it seems that no matter what, your army, or your 5 armies, I should say, have become victorious. So, with that, you start to see some of the other commanding uh, people come into this and start to ask questions as to what happened and the like. But
Do I recognize any of these people? Like, would they know me enough to recognize me?
possibly, because you guys
Okay.
have been dealing with these armies and stuff, so possibly. I mean, you guys are pretty memorable right now. Mhm.
I'm just a kid in a hoodie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh huh.
We
Yep.
I'm
literally
just.
fought a giant fuck off robot and a giant ancient dragon.
You're kind of memorable.
Hmm.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Then I'm going to find a place that is like maybe go into one of these tents if it's,
Okay.
and then the little house elf is going to go away and the bugbear is going to show up.
Okay.
Yay. Sure.
Okay.
Bugbear.
All right.
And we like have to.
Now, with that, we do come to the end of this chapter, which means
Level.
you level up.
I
A.
was very wrong about the combat taking the whole time.
Right.
No, yeah, it did. If you hadn't done 70 points of damage in that one turn, you might have had a chance. But you
It's
do
what
get
I do.
2,400 gold each at this level up.
Ooh.
So, with that, 2,400. With that, we are going to go ahead and jump back to this title
Shopping
page.
episode.
You're in the middle of a battlefield.
So, what's your point?
And
I'm just saying. You can go shopping in the dead bodies.
that's
It's
it.
fine.
I'm gonna start a Sears Roebuck catalog for magical items that you can just
Summon them. All right. Now, with that, you do in fact, yep, you gain that money, and then also, because this is how these adventures are working here, you have the option of the box of paints, a potion of heroism, a potion of cloud giant strength,
Ooh.
or a +3 weapon that is flecked with dark green dragon shards.
I don't use my weapons.
I mean, like I said, I don't use weapons either, so I'm like, paint.
Keep in mind that paint has the restriction of 1 thing of paint, and it is gold.
I mean, that's more than 0.
It is more than 0. So we're going to go ahead and take a break a little bit right here, and then we will be back with the beginning of what is going on next for our adventuring party here. So we will be right back. right.
Squish or gate.
All right. So we are back, and we are going to go ahead into chapter 19, or part 19, of our Eberron adventure. So, because it has been quite a adventure so far, I'm going to read. I love that they do this in this. The story so far. In the ruins of the Mornland, you recovered a strange device known as the Oracle of War. This artifact had the power to provide tactical advice, but soon malfunctioned and revealed a verse of the Draconic prophecy. In Breland, you met the Sphinx Flamewind and the orphan thief Sky Blue, and learned that the Oracle's prophecies were starting to come true. Returning to the Mornland, you sought out Solring, the creator of the Oracle of War. You discovered that the Lord of Blades had captured him and forced him to craft a new device known as the Oracle of Bones. You rescued the creator from captivity, but the Breelish flying fortress Argonath was lost during the battle. Now, brought before the Institute of the Twelve, the Oracle revealed a new prophecy that indicated that the Lord of Blades was now a direct threat to one of your countries, known as Corvair. Solring revealed that he had received assistance from the Order of the Emerald Claw to craft the Oracle of Bones. You then proceeded to capture one of the Emerald Claw's commanders and learned that the Lord of Blades had traded him a map to the ruins of a sanctuary deep below Metrol. Before you could act on this information, agents of the Undying Court awakened 11 sleeper agents across the continent in a deadly move to seize control of the Oracle of War. As Corvair reeled from the attack, you returned to the Mornland to seek out that sanctuary. Learning that the Emerald Claw were damaging the sanctuary's gatekeeper seal, you traveled to the Moorholds and the Talenta Plains and acquired the magical means to restore the seal and foiled the Order's plans before they could accidentally wake up Valara. Interrogating their leader, you learn the Lord of Blades is hunting for a secret government facility in the ruins of Making. It's time to put a stop to him for good. So, with that, your goals for this 4-part section so far are locate the whereabouts of that secret facility and lead the Alliance into the Mornland to defeat the Lord of Blades and destroy the Oracle of Bones. Now, you did a good job of taking care of part of the Lord of Blades armies, but you still have quite the ways to go as we start our chapter here with chapter 9 chapter 19, back to the mud. Now, with that, our adventure picks up right where our other one left off. As you have raised the commander here, and I will get you back over here. Your friends have come back, showed back up. We're just leaving Play-Doh guy on there because it's fun. I like him. He's cute. And you see that some of the other commanders have seemed to show up as these fights have come to an end. The Lord of Blades has retreated, and so with their main commanders destroyed, because this whole tent and compound was pretty much demolished.
No, Zin is reviving him.
Well, no, there's the one that she is reviving, that she has revived, but the rest of them are not of
I'm
any
sorry,
importance.
Ashley. Mama knows what she's talking about. I'm sorry. Being loud at me.
I mean, if they pay me back for it,
The
and I get
others
to
are,
take a nap.
yeah, no, the others are gone. They're gone.
Okay. Okay.
They's gone. It's good. By the way, everybody, go ahead and add 1 hero point, please, to your list.
Hey, I got one again.
Yep. So, all right. Now, the Battle of Broken Tower was hard fought by the Alliance, and the Five Nations forces have pushed the Warforged army, known as the Blades, across the Glass Plateau to the ruins of Making. The surviving generals have convened a meeting to discuss their next move and have requested that you join them. I'm not putting the extra tokens on the board. The generals are going to be led by the guy you revived here. So, they, in this meeting, they kind of let you know, and actually, you know what? I'm going to read this because it's pretty cool. Now, it said that they pushed them back across the Glass Plateau. Now, many people believe that the city of Making was at the epicenter of whatever caused the morning. The cataclysm reshaped the terrain around the city, creating the great highland formation known as the Glass Plateau. It is mostly smooth and flat, although jagged spikes and spires jut out from the ground in, well, seemingly random places. The central portion of the highland plain is obsidian, and bursts of fiery light can sometimes be seen in its dark depths. Towards the edges of the plateau, the glass becomes lighter in color and more transparent, appearing almost pale white along the jagged cliffs at the edge. Nothing grows in this plain of glass, and, well, even before being, this fight, very few creatures even, haunt its jagged edges. But the ruins of Making still kind of peek through that obsidian flats, and that is where the uh, the Warforged army has been pushed back towards. Now, the Alliance's soldiers have been continuously, uh, you know, attacked by the army, but they have seemingly been able to hold them at bay. It seems though every inquisitive move that the army makes, the enemy seems to have prepared a counter mission or counter attack. And these generals believe that they must be receiving intelligence from a supernatural source. The Oracle of Bones, of course. Now, it is believed that the Lord of Blades have specifically gone back and retreated to this space because they believe that they have taken the Life Spark Foundry, a facility developed in secret with the Cryan government by the House of Cannith. This Life Spark Foundry occupies an enormous glass cavern beneath the ruins. You also, just for reference, can see the floating fortress of Argonath that they took when you rescued the creator, and it is flying over the top of the town of the Making. Now, they have noticed that there is smoke and stuff coming out of that town, which is what is leading them to believe that the Lord of Blades has restarted the forge in the Life Spark Foundry. And if given time, if he is using that creation to make new varieties of Warforged, there's no limit to what he could develop and unleash. So, this is all information that you all are, hearing in bits and pieces from these commanders as they share the information from their forward scouts and their and what is going on. Cinder Striker, please give me a perception check. Okay. Much like it did in the past, there seems to be a a small stream of smoke coming out of your bag of holding.
And
this time it is not purple, it is an amber color.
I'm going to go into one of these tents.
Okay.
I'm going to say, guys, something's happening. Cover me.
Okay. And you,
Would there be people around who would recognize Cinder as Cinder, right?
yes.
So I'm going to be the bugbear for a while.
Okay. All right. So,
do any of us notice out of her, like in her bag, like what's happening?
everybody give me a perception check.
Really?
Nothing. You don't notice nothing.
Oops.
I
taking
did
my
spend a
spells, yeah.
whole bunch of time rearranging the pieces of this guy into a body and then bringing it back to life.
It's true. That's
So,
true.
it's been a
Okay.
long day.
Raven, I want to say you heard what Cinder said as she says, cover me.
I kind
There's
of
something happening.
I look back at her. What? We're in the middle of a meeting. I mean, what am I covering you for? Like, do you need a sweater, darling? Sorry, a sweater, sweetie.
And as you say that and look at her, you see that little stream of smoke coming out of the bag of holding.
Just watch out for the.
Is
I don't know. I
the
gotta
machine
find out
on
what
fire? Is the thing on fire? Should we take it out? Like, I'm concerned. I told you smoking was a poor habit.
I can't control what everything in my bag of holding does. But it seems like this has happened before, so I just have to get it to a safe place and listen to it.
It does. So what do you
I mean,
do?
I kind of scooch in front of her.
Okay.
And I know that she's probably gonna disappear in like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. As she does. Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah. By the way, just for reference, this is what Cinder looks like right now.
I've seen that one before.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
I'll just like. So, is there anybody around but us?
No, there's
around
a
here?
ton of people around at this
Okay,
point.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, there's people like everywhere. There's the commanders that are kind of having this conversation. There's soldiers that accompanied them. There's a ton of people around at this point.
Okay, I'm just gonna say to as many play a game of telephone and say that I'm going in there to check on the thing and.
Okay. All right. So you head to one of the tents.
Yep.
Give me a perception check. Okay. You catch that there are people in this tent before you get over there. So you head to the other one and it is empty.
It's 2 people in there.
It's 2 people in that one. Yep. So you head in and you see that as you're moving to that other tent, the smoke seems to get thicker and thicker.
I'm just gonna totally not conspicuously run and get to the other tent.
That's fair. Okay.
And then get ready to write down what it says.
Do you have paper and a quill?
Yeah, but I don't.
Okay.
I have the tattoo.
Just checking. Okay.
Pretty sure I have that tattoo where I can do it.
Okay. All right. So, do you pull the oracle out of the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a really reluctant yeah.
Yeah, it was. All right. So, as you pull this oracle of war out, I mean, it is
Trying to figure out how to keep it quiet, hopefully.
Yeah, probably not going to happen.
There's no quiet.
No quiet.
Well, I want to at least try and contain the smoke into the tent.
Oh.
So that,
Okay.
at least a little bit.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Don't forget to regain your ring of regeneration hit points. 1 per 10 minutes, I believe.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. So this is what the Oracle of War looks like. So just as a reminder.
Yeah, it has its own. Oh no, it uses that version.
So as you pull it out, you sit it on the ground, and it starts clattering and whirring and emitting even more smoke. The room almost fills with the smoke as it kind of fills up the top part of this little tent that you're in. And now, in doing this, you have heard a voice coming from this before, but it's always been a singular voice. And it has always been almost a non-gendered voice, like very, very nondescript, very whatever. This time, however, it is different. As a large puff of the smoke emits, and then you hear a chorus of voices, 2 female, 1 male, and they seem to speak together and say, "There is another way. Like us, the Oracle of Bones sees many things. It can see the present as it is, and the future as it is likely to be, but it can only see the past as it was. If you travel into the past, you could escape its sight and approach unseen. We can send you there, but we ask for one thing in return, a promise. If we help you here, one of you must swear an oath bound by magic to help us in the near future."
I mean, can't we have like somebody else swear so we don't have to?
I'll order them a favor. That's fine. I want to make sure everybody's hearing all of this. And
Nobody else hears it. You're the only one in the tent.
I was gonna say we're not there now.
Almost took a feat that would have helped in this situation.
I mean, would I probably like kind of message Cinder and be like in my head and be like, "Is everything okay over there?"
This thing is spitting out more prophecies. You guys should come in here and hear it. Probably.
I'm gonna telepathically message our group. We need to go to the tent right now because apparently some shit's going down with the creepy prophecy box thing.
Yeah, and well, actually, do I believe these voices coming out of the thing?
Give me an insight check on the Oracle of War. Insight check on the 3 voices coming from.
You never know, okay? I support this.
I support it too. It was almost a 1. That die slowed down and almost a 1 on that one.
Hey, well, what happens? Do I believe it?
Yeah, it's been right so far. Everything that has been said has come true.
So then, before everybody else rushes in, I'm gonna promise to do the favor for them.
Okay. All right.
He knows we wouldn't approve, or they know we wouldn't approve.
Yep, gotta do it when you're all outside.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right.
I could hide behind the Oracle of War. You guys still wouldn't see me.
It's true.
I mean,
I am the
Oracle. So quickly we go into the wrong tent.
Well, technically, that's the one the wrong tent is where you saw them head to. So yeah,
Did I
technically you
see
all
these?
would. You did because you saw them walking away because you were watching them. But
Okay.
then when you turned back, they were they knowing that they were going into that tent, they went to the other tent. So in a few minutes they will come and find you by process of tent elimination.
Inflammation.
Mhm. Okay.
I don't really remember how to use this thing, or if we would want to.
Once the whole party gets into the tent with you, the oracle speaks again. This time in the three voices in unison, however, not in riddles and rhymes like it has before. It says, I suggest that you infiltrate the foundry in the past before the Lord of Blades arrives. Then hide and wait for the time streams to sync up. When the present arrives, the Alliance can mount a frontal assault to act as a distraction while you destroy the Oracle of Bones.
We're gonna do what?
If fate is on your side, you will already be there. Right
You know,
now, hiding within the foundry, awaiting the diversion.
I mean, fate hasn't really been on our side. You know, we're kind of stuck here in this battle. So I don't know if fate's been on our side so much.
It is at this point, Cinder, that you can share what they said if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
I assume that you leave out the promise part.
yeah, probably.
Okay.
We need to focus. So time travel apparently.
Yep. You guys look at the notes that Cinder has written down that pretty much says the Oracle of Bones can see into the present and the future, but can only see the past as it was. If you travel into the past, you can escape its sight and approach unseen, and that the Oracle can send you there.
Huh.
Right, because I was gonna have us like try and feed information into it about if the Lord of Blades is retreating to the glass thing, put that in there and what kind of advice it tells us to do for that fight.
You get the feeling it is not so much that that this is a magical thing. It seems like now that you've heard these three voices, you feel okay. Okay.
I
Thank
got a
you.
30. My
Okay.
perception was also a 30.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, you would have known Cinder was going to do this too. So, you probably point out when they go to the wrong tent that Cinder went to the other tent. To be perfectly honest, but you have a feeling now that you've heard these voices that there's something else going on with this. This is literally talking to you, not just spewing data.
Is it like? Is it possessed now? Like, did we break it? Is there a person living, like a tiny person living inside this?
I'm going to all over Raven and Crevis, the charismatic ones, and try and have them try and question it to see if we could figure out what's going on. There's a person inside, or
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Okay, who are you, and what is going on? What are you trying to get us to do at this point? We need a little bit more detail. You know, we've been pulled into this war. I'm asking the boxes.
Okay.
And I just say, tell us the truth, and we'll give you a treat.
What kind of treat would you give a box? Like a new lock? A
Some
nice
polish.
potion?
Yeah,
I
some
mean, it
polish.
works for you guys.
It's true. It does.
Well, we're humanoid. I mean, you know, we humanoids are like rewards. You know, I mean, I like the stickers, Crebus. I really do, but I don't think the stickers are going to work for this box.
We'll take him someplace nice with other boxes.
To a
Right
storage
now,
facility?
Maybe.
You
I mean,
take
I
a
don't know.
moment, Cinder, and slightly regret your calling these two over to talk to the box.
and this is what they do. I'm gonna sit down and take out my paints that I just got, and I'm gonna paint myself a bag that's bigger than my bag of holding. Put the bag of holding in.
Look,
Okay.
Mr. Oracle, or Mrs. Oracle, I'm not really sure at this point. If you don't tell us the truth, or tell us a little bit more about what's going on and what we're getting into, we might just have to set fire to you.
My promise. Did I promise to help keep it safe at all?
You don't know what you promised.
I mean,
You said a promise at a later time.
Setting on fire is going a little far.
In
We'll
the
put you in
near
timeout.
future, is what
We'll
it
put
says.
you in
For all we
timeout.
know, that Cinder could have just promised her firstborn child.
You have no idea.
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying out of character, even though
Yeah.
I'm talking in,
So, they will tell you, we are able to send you back in time through Zerat. It is very dangerous, but it will allow the veils between the worlds to be preserved.
Now, are we going back in time to kill baby the little baby version of the Lord of Blades, or what's our purpose of going back in time?
Not that long, no.
I can't go back that far. I wasn't alive.
I want to put my familiar inside the box.
Okay, it doesn't actually open very much. There's holes that is the entrance, or through the speaking trumpet.
Well, he's probably gonna summon it inside the box, right? Right?
I'm going to teleport all of us into the box.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, this works out well. It's exactly how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
I don't think we fit in there.
I don't think you fit in there either.
But we could. It could be like a TARDIS or something.
Say the thing from Aladdin, Thor.
10,000 years give you such a crick in the neck.
I was talking about the other part.
Phenomenal cosmic powder. That one.
Yeah. Say do it. No, the other part. So you didn't do it on the there.
Oh, I didn't push the button.
You didn't push the button.
The button.
Incredible cosmic powers. Itty bitty living space.
Yep, that's the one. Yep. So okay. They tell you that the way we would not send you back very far, just to before the Lord of Blades took over that town, so that you can hide and be ready to destroy the Oracle of Bones when he gets there.
But what if this is some set point in time that has to happen for something else to happen? We could be ruining the whole timeline. I was told it's bad.
We don't want to go back too far because we don't want Arthur to become his own grandpa.
True facts.
I mean, if that makes Arthur happy, maybe he is already his own grandpa.
No comment.
I may have been watching Futurama.
Watching The Flash, everything I've learned since time travel is a bad idea.
But my goal right now is to try and not look like Cinder, because a lot of people have seen Cinder with Oracle of War, so I'm going to look like a completely other person without So that way it's not recognizable. So I'll have that
Now, for my own
external
peace
look
of
just
mind
right.
box. Sorry.
What was
Now,
that?
box. Now, Oracle, for my own peace of mind, is this a situation where we can't go to our past sales? Like, if we run to our past selves, it's going to totally, like, destroy the timeline?
Your past selves will be right here. You will be within the foundry, waiting for the Lord of Blades to show up and destroy the Oracle of Bones.
So we're stopping him from destroying the Oracle of Bones.
No, you are destroying the Oracle of Bones.
See, but
The
then aren't we just accomplishing what he wants? Shouldn't we keep the Oracle of Bones alive?
The Oracle of Bones is the one that is letting them see the present and the future, much like we do.
It's the knockoff that the other
Mhm.
guy made.
Okay, so it's the Wish.com version.
Yes.
That's just for me to be able to be following this conversation.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Right?
So pretty much what it amounts to is they want to send you back in time just far enough for you to get to that location before the Lord of Blades gets sent on a retreat in the middle of this battle and makes it to there so that you can be lying in wait for him to destroy that other oracle and thus
Okay.
make it so that your side can in fact win this war.
But I mean, we won the battle.
But
Aren't we
you
already
have not
winning at
won
this
the
point?
war. You may have won the battle,
I mean,
but you have
you know,
not won the
Raven
war.
understands how war works. Raven is focusing on the present that we just won a battle.
Mm-hmm.
She does not understand the issues of war.
The oracle does go on to say that it is quite dangerous to enter the time stream for those that have high magic, as it must be used carefully while time traveling, as the energies could disrupt the time stream with catastrophic results.
Just keeps getting better and better.
But it is our belief that this is the only way to stop him. Because if he is allowed that foundry, he will continue to make more and more and more.
So this is where the Warforges have been coming from?
This is
Foundry?
where he is wanting to make more of them. Because they will be modified and they will be better than those that you are fighting right now.
I don't like this.
I mean, this seems kind of sketch. I don't know about this. I don't know. Like, what if we mess with the timeline? You know, like I said, what if Arthur becomes his own grandpa? Like, are there rules we have to follow?
Yes.
Some fundamental magic.
I mean, we can use magic. We just have to be careful about it.
Yes.
Like, are there certain events that have to happen that we can't stop from happening while we're there?
You must ensure that the known events occur. The
But wouldn't the
Lord
known
of
event?
the Lord of Blades must survive until the time stream syncs up. He must be permitted to build his army in the Fire Spark Foundry. Any Warforged creations that you currently see must survive until the time stream syncs up. You
So you're sending us back in time,
mhm.
but taking away any chance we have of defending ourselves.
You are to go in and hide until the timeline syncs back up.
And is there any chance we're gonna get stuck in the past?
No.
So what happens if we fail? If we can't destroy it? Like, theoretically speaking.
There's the same thing that it would happen if you didn't do this to begin with. the Lord of Blades would continue to build his army, and he would slowly build enough to wipe us out completely.
I mean, but if we know what's gonna happen, couldn't we just figure out, like, go into the future and figure out what's gonna happen, and then come back and change it before that?
That's what you're doing.
Like, if you, I thought we were going to the
No.
past.
You are the future.
But what if we die? Then there's no future.
I am so confused right now.
Right.
Hinder me.
So the Oracle of War can see the current and see the present and the future. And this is the only way to create it, or to make it so that the Lord of Blades does not win in the end, is to send you with their magic to the past just far enough for you to get to the foundry and find a place to hide, to wait for the timeline to sync up. And when it syncs up, you are able to destroy their oracle. And by destroying their oracle, they will not be able to see what is coming in the future and be able to counter it. So your armies can then defeat the Lord of Blades.
Do all
What if
of
this
us
backfires?
have to be sent back? Because, you know,
No, you can split the party, that's fine.
I'm really good at hiding.
You are really good at hiding. But do you want
We
to be in the foundry with the full army of Warforged by yourself?
That's a fair point. We are not. Nobody's going alone.
I don't know what to do. Like, it doesn't really feel like we have a choice.
I mean, we could just walk away right now and just accept that we're gonna all go die.
I mean, that is a thing you could do.
But I kind of don't want to die. You know.
I'm too young to die. Actually, in my line of work, I'm really not.
You're really not.
I mean, fuck it. Let's go to the past, and then, shit goes down, shit goes down.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
What are we doing?
The
Is
Oracle.
this a democracy? I didn't think our party was a democracy.
I mean, I imagine it's a democracy.
Why? That's not even a very effective system of government.
Well, it's worked
I mean-
so far, so are we going back in time or what?
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Can they, like, give us
everybody
directions to where the
promises to
forge
behave
is?
well.
Yes, they will give you directions to where the thing is. What was that, Grievous?
I'll go back into the past as long as everybody behaves well.
I mean, define behave.
Define
No.
well.
I said behaves well.
Defined well.
That means do the proper thing.
I mean, that's a very morally ambiguous situation, What you're thinking is proper thing might not be my proper thing,
Yes, but this is much more specific than just saying behave, because behave covers all sorts of behavior.
Do we need to have some ground rules before we go to the past? I feel like we need some ground rules.
Okay, the ground should stay underneath us.
Also,
Holy
Arthur,
fuck.
no,
Yeah.
having sex with anybody in the past. You cannot become your own grandpa.
Oh.
We are
Yeah,
sending.
his love life has been the problem this whole time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're-
Oh my
That's why I'm so tired all the time.
They inform you that there will be only 5 days. No less than 5 whole days. For certain.
Now-
5 whole days is how far they are sending you back in time.
I mean, if we finish
Still
early,
don't fuck anybody.
I mean, that seems like a good rule. Don't fuck anybody in the past. That just seems like a really good general rule for everybody.
We're literally just sneaking into the forge and waiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then we also have to
So,
destroy.
Can we
well, no, we
sabotage
can't
the
destroy
thing?
it until
The timeline syncs
the
up.
timeline syncs up. So we get there and we wait, and as soon as
The timeline syncs up.
we get to do whatever the
we-
fuck we want.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna know what the
No
when
less
time
than
is?
5 whole days.
So then we have to sit around for 5 days.
No, it
Oh,
means you get
lordy.
to prepare for 5 days.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Can we try to sabotage some of these things?
Yes, as long as those few things still happen, you can sabotage the other stuff.
Because I was thinking they have had little drones that pop off of them and fly home. So if we just moved some of those, it might help them. I don't know. Maybe
But what
it'll
if
be
those
harder.
don't fly home and then it messes up the timeline?
Well, I'm not gonna kill them yet. So reassuring.
Those who disrupt the time stream will suffer for it. Some minor disruptions may result in psychic backlashes. More extreme cases, well, more extreme issues.
Eh.
And how
What if
much
what if it's an accident? Do we get like a,
mulligan?
warning?
Mulligan.
So, now we do warn you of one thing. You will not benefit from the ability to rest until you return to your own time. You do not suffer the negative effects from lack of sleep, but you will be unable to benefit from short or long rests.
Oh man.
So we won't get exhaustion.
Any abilities or magic items tied to rest or passages of time won't recharge until the timeline syncs back up.
Yeah, but if you guys use spells, you're screwed until we.
Yeah.
Syncs back up. Mm-hmm.
How much they said that magic was like weird. How much magic?
High magic can cause
So I mean, what are they counting as like high?
5 and above.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, what's the best thing to destroy this thing? Like, do we have to use magic on it to destroy it?
That is up to you.
But like, is it?
That is
Um,
I hate,
Mm-hmm.
hate this so much.
I mean, no worse than all the other things you guys have done.
What did we do? The guy who built the
The
Oracle.
Oracle? Mm-hmm.
What did we do with him? Do we still have him around somewhere?
No, he is
Like, is he back at our home base?
no, he is with the council, I believe. Or the what's the number? Crap.
12.
12, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I thought if we had access, we would just ask him how to destroy it.
Nope.
Right? Of course not.
That would have been a good idea.
None of us have any way to mess it up.
No, I don't. My sending stones go back to our home base.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other one goes to Z, so I can't.
Yep.
Well, Raven accepts her fate. She starts singing Journey to the Past from Anastasia.
Okay. Is there anything that any of you want to do before you travel to the past?
I mean, should we tell the people that we're leaving?
I mean, probably.
Can everybody Did we? I want everybody to have gotten a long rest before we do this. So do we have to stay, or that long rest that we just have now?
That will count.
I don't want
I do have a
everybody
question.
going
Yep.
in half.
If for something like the cannons,
Mm-hmm.
this big long time period, they would like time still passes normally, so after an hour they would go away.
Right.
Okay, so then I'd just leave them put away then.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, time will still move at the same speed. It's just going to be the fact that you guys are going to be not able to take a rest. Like, so for technical purposes, you cannot take a rest. In other words, nothing can regenerate. However, for physical, things, you will be able to actually like sleep and stuff because you're gonna have time to kill, in essence. But yeah,
basically, you wouldn't get the effects of a long rest, so we'd just be able to sleep.
right, pretty much. Yep.
We don't have
Alright, so
time to do the rest.
No, once you go back in time, until time sinks back up to what it is now, you will not benefit from any short or long rests.
So we basically had a rest because that's how we leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
But once we go back in time, we won't be able to long rest or short rest. Essentially,
Right.
we'll still be able to sleep, but we can't actually like gain anything back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No spell slots, no charges on magical items.
Yep.
Then I'm going to, before we go, take that coin back from
Smaller.
Yeah, Mauler, and put a different spell in it.
Okay.
Probably
Well, you're gonna have plenty of time to think about it if you'd like.
yeah. I'm gonna think about it.
Do they have a map of the foundry?
They do not.
Any tips on what to expect there?
None of, so the Oracle does not know what like the location and stuff. They
I'm assuming that it's likely to be very trapped.
likely. Mm-hmm.
So who's the most trustworthy right now outside of the commanders? Like, who do we know for sure we can trust?
Yourselves. And
Well,
also
pretty much us
and also
Z.
the Play-Doh dude.
Well, and some of our friends, the other scavengers. They're not here right now, but you know, who knows what'll happen when we're. Can we do a?
Can you what?
We have to go shopping so we can get like a deck of cards or something to pass the time.
Huh.
That's the important thing here.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna go outside and wait. But theoretically, if they come back next week, are they gonna come back back in time with us, our party?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so besides our party, who do I think that I can trust out there? I mean, I would think probably the guy who just got revived because he got killed for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go up to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, so we gotta go back in time, basically to guarantee our success.
Okay.
It's a whole Oracle thing. So basically, we gotta go back in time.
Everybody, we have it.
They all know you have it.
I know
They
because
all know
they
we
won't
have it.
shut up about it.
I
and making me
know.
show it to people.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's a whole thing. Apparently we have been enlisted to now go back into the past because apparently we've just been dug into this whole thing. But so we'll be back. If any weird timey-wimey stuff starts happening, just roll with it.
Okay.
Because apparently we've only won the battle, we haven't won the war. I don't understand how it works, but I thought we just won the whole war, but apparently not.
No, we did not.
See, it's all confusing. I hate it. I want to go back to my life of just singing on stage. Anywho, so we're gonna be gone for a little bit. I don't know how long because time is a weird soup, but
That's the saying.
we'll be
Where
back.
you're from, I assume.
Yep.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
Gonna make sure that we have like plenty of food and water and stuff in case we're stuck in one room down there.
But so if we don't come back, I don't know. Just go on without us.
You don't
We might
come
die.
back, you're shit out of luck.
Basically, if we don't come back, you're probably gonna lose, and the Lord of Blades probably won. But apparently, as of right now, he's gonna win anyway. We're kind of fighting a losing battle here because he knows what's happening. He apparently has his own oracle.
Yeah, that we knew that he had his own oracle.
Yeah, that's
well. Apparently, we should have stopped him. We should have been better about stopping him earlier.
That's literally what we've been trying to do.
Well, apparently now we got to go back in the past and fix your fuck up.
We've literally been trying to do this since you told us that he had an oracle.
Well, you should have tried harder. Because apparently now we got to go back in the past to fix it. That's how bad you guys screwed up.
But it was you that told us that he had an oracle. So
yes,
it's technically you that screwed up in the first place, right?
I mean, technically no, because if you got the oracle, it wasn't our fault.
Dorian, come calm her down, please.
Dorian comes over, grabs her, and pulls her away.
He does the whole fireman throw over his shoulder and just crazy away, and I'm still yelling at the guy as the fuck.
Yep, exactly.
You know it's bad when I'm the one who's promoting, tact and being, polite.
Yep.
It's not my fault that there's a whole weird thing going on. I don't exactly understand it. I just know we gotta go back in the past to fix something, but I've been told you can't change the past. So I'm very confused.
I think what they're aiming for is if they send us back before he has completely taken over that place, then we can hopefully destroy stuff because we're already inside. We don't have to worry about being discovered trying to get inside.
Well, then why don't we just go back and kill him before he's even created? I mean, that seems more efficient.
Then all the other things don't happen. And then it's a whole nother...
The paradox.
Yep.
Because everything that happened up to this point has to happen, otherwise we would have no reason to go back in time, fix it.
I don't like this. My brain
Everybody
hurts.
give me a history check, please.
I thought you were gonna say an intelligence check to figure out if we get psychic damage from trying to figure this shit out.
Oh!
Yeah, Zin!
Ooh.
Hey, Zin.
Yeah.
You remember that clock or that metallic dragon that flew in with the half metal guy on his back?
Vaguely.
Yeah. So, you catch now as they're out talking to generals, the Oracle makes a mention of that guy and that you all need to find him and tell him. Or you remember, actually, no. You remember that he said something about Eberron being killed at the lost after after your meeting, and you make a comment to Arthur, you remember this guy because he's the one that gave you your cane back.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he said he had met you.
Yeah, I was future. Yeah.
That's right.
So you must meet him and have him give you the message.
Have you give yourself the cane so then you can come back into the future and take the cane from yourself.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this isn't confusing at all. It's gonna be great.
Yep. But things like
Glad
that.
I took the ASI to get +2 to int.
True facts.
Not really helping, but
But with that, because this is as confusing as it is, that is where we're going to call it for tonight. So that you guys can be completely confused for a week before we pick it back up, because it's not worth starting right now. And then
we can do what is our trademark thing to do, guys. We
Talk about
all
that?
agree that we need to plan, and then we don't do it.
That's true. Yep,
My brain
that
hurts.
is true. I mean, right? So
Like I've had
with
too many apples. Just
uh-huh. So with that, we bring our stream to an end for this week. Thank you so much for hanging out here at DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. We will see you all next Friday for the time travel episode of DMS Adventures Tavern. Adventure in Eberron, Oracle of War. Have a good night.